Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Wind Down Fridays with Give a Sister a Hug. I'm your girl, Author Erica. Happy Friday to all my sisters out there. Hope y'all doing good on this Friday evening because I'm doing great. I got my fabulous co-hosts on here. Y'all, I forgot about. I'm like,
Forgot about me because I'm like, she is going with the spill. I'm like, okay, well, she's going to introduce me somewhere in there. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's been a long week. It's okay. How y'all
y'all
doing out
just
there?
looked at
Y'all
her.
good
I
out
looked
there?
at her and thought
Yeah,
about her. Oh, that she good.
we good over her. We good. Just a little off, but what else is new? Yeah,
It's a Friday.
yes.
Um, so I hope all is well. I hope everybody's doing good. How you making out? I'm
Like
keeping
a fat
it.
kid, little cake. I don't know. I'm just here. It's just everything is going on in the world today. And my anxiety is on 21. Okay,
Girl,
on
yeah, it's like it's just a mess.
it is. It is,
But
and
you
I
know,
don't like it.
tonight's show not gonna be as stressful. It's gonna be more business wise because as you all know, this is August, and we're taking August to talk about small business. And as we talked about, let's recap
Yes,
on last week. Last week we talked about making sure you have your business name, making sure you have your business copyrighted, trademark, whatever you want to do to it. Make sure the
yes,
logo, if you want to copyright, trademark, do whatever you need to do to protect
please.
yourself and your business. Also,
Yes,
I dropped a tidbit about the record recording book that we need too, because what that does is separate you from the business. You're an entity and the business an entity. And then
right.
that book, you could also find it on Amazon. Um, it comes with your own little stamper with your business logo on it, the business name on all your paperwork. That way you can keep up with all your records, like how much money you spending on products. That way it's easy for you when it's time for to do taxes. Make sure you have your EIN number. Make sure that's taken care of because you don't want the federal government nowhere around your business. We want to keep them out of our business as much as possible
Mhm.
because they can be a little pain and a hassle.
Yes,
Um,
and also you need to have your Dun and Bradstreet. So if you, so you, I mean, you all you need is your EIN number, to open up a business account. But to build business credits, you need to have all of that plus your Dun and Bradstreet number, which is free. Just go to Dun and Bradstreet and put in your information. Of course, they're gonna have people on there try to sell you up some stuff. You don't need that. You just need to get your number. So then with that number and your EIN, you can do whatever needs to be done. And I believe your score has to be an 80. So when I tell you in there like swim well, honey, you in there like swim well.
so that's the tips that we talked about customer service. Like y'all, customer service is very important, especially for us as small business. Like we can't lax, we can't fall off, we just can't do things all willy nilly like the big giants because we just coming up and people first impression is their lasting impression on you and your business. So if you giving good customer service, you can always keep your business. You can always keep your customers coming back. So customer service is very important. I mean, customer service is important even with business and everything else, but you always want to give the customer that service. If you have a time frame and you know you're going to go past that 2-day time frame of getting their product out to them, let them know. Send them an email because I'm quite sure in your stores you can get the customer email and shoot them an email and let them know, hey, the product is behind right now and that's why I haven't shipped your order out.
Mm-hmm.
Communication is very important
Yes.
because
Say
we
it
have
again.
very important. You
Yes.
have to communicate whether you like the customer or not. You have to communicate because you want that customer to come back. So communication is very important. So if you done ran out of product, hey, shoot that customer email and let them know, hey, I'm out of that particular product or I have this, and see what you can replace for them because you want them to come back and you want them to see that you have good customer service and that you do care about their needs and their time, because everybody time matters. So customer service is very important, that we need to make sure as a small business that we doing good customer service, not just shooting out no anything, and not just do good customer service just the first time. We need to be consistent.
Consistent. Yes.
Not
Yes.
not this order I'm gonna do good, not the next order I'm gonna do good, but the
Yep.
third order will be funky. No, we want to keep the
Mm-hmm.
customer service completely together. We want to make sure their products in there tightly. We want them to be neatly. If you give them a card, whatever you put in there, just keep doing it. Don't try to swap it up or don't try to change it.
Right.
Because
Right.
I know
Right.
that's Kim. I'm just gonna send her anything. No, even though it's
Hey.
Kim, we're gonna keep treating her the same way, if she was a new
Yep.
customer.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to keep your customers coming back, so customer service is very important.
That and word of mouth is everything. Your reviews is everything. If I'm wearing your product, regardless if it's a smell good product, if it's a, cologne, lotion, soap, if it's some jewelry, some eyeglasses, some shades, lip gloss, everything, girl, I need for you to go over here to Marie Aroma Bees, girl, because when I took that bath, girl, let me tell you, my body. I just feel like after I get done at that girl, at that bad girl, I wanted to do some things because I was feeling so soft and sexual and so. Okay, that just went left field, didn't it? Sorry, my bad. My bad. It did. I
Come
do
on
this.
back, come on back.
Okay, yeah, come because sometimes I get to going. But yeah, but customer service and reviews is everything because if because people are going to ask you, have you bought anything from them? Like I was thinking about it, but always people always has that little reserve. I was thinking about it, but I'm nervous because X, Y, and Z. I bought from them. You ain't gonna be. I'm telling you, you gonna be good. Customer
Mhm.
service is A1. Your shipping is quick, the prices are reasonable, and you will be a returning customer. I can guarantee that. I could put my money on that. And that's how your reviews and how word of mouth gets. So then that's how you also build up your clientele, customers, patients, what have you do it. Yeah. I know I
I
get to go.
mean, word of mouth is good for anything. Word of mouth.
Right.
I think word of mouth better than social media at times.
Facts.
And make sure
Facts.
that's another thing. Make sure you have your social
Facts.
media together. Your econ. I mean your IG, your Facebook,
Yep.
Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and especially your LinkedIn. And that's something else, sisters, that we need to look at too. LinkedIn is the professional page. That's a page that you want to build that clientele to on, because LinkedIn, you're professional, you're a business, and then you attract all these other business, all these small business that you can get your product
Mm-hmm.
in that way, because you can promote on LinkedIn too.
Mm-hmm.
But you have more of like a professional resume, if you
Yep.
want to say, because I have a LinkedIn, and I use my LinkedIn when I was working at the convention center. That way I can keep up with everything that's going on in hospitality, because the convention center was hospitality. So I use that. I also changed over. I think I made the change. I'm not 100% sure if I changed it over, but to put my business on that, and I'm my own boss. So
Yep.
LinkedIn is something that you can use too, to
Mm-hmm.
promote too. I use Pinterest. Now, don't quote me on Pinterest, because I'm not really sure if I'm doing it right. Because Pinterest is a little bit tricky from all our other social
Yes.
media. It's just not
Mm-hmm.
like, Instagram. We could post up a picture or video or something and we know
Right.
it's up there. But with Pinterest, it's a little bit different. It takes time. Go to YouTube University and you'll figure it out. You'll find out everything you need off of
You need.
YouTube University.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yeah.
So it's pretty good. So, but today we want to talk about products. Products is something that we need to always make sure we have on
Mhm.
hand, and making sure we're using quality products,
Come on.
and make sure we giving people the quality things. Like I have soap, and I don't make my own soap. I don't make the soap because I'm not a mad scientist to where I can hook those numbers up and all of that. And then I'm
Mm-hmm.
scared to lie because
Mm-hmm.
that lie will burn you, and that lie can hurt other people, and especially if you not measuring it properly. So I choose not to use the lye. I choose to use the soap base. And the soap base, they did all that for me.
Mm-hmm.
All I gotta do is melt it down, add whatever I want to it. If I want to put some oatmeal, if I want to do whatever to it, just do it, melt it down, do what I need to do, and put the flavors to it. But you also want to look at the brains. Like I was getting this soap, same shea butter melt and pour soap brand. I was getting it from Michael's, which I find that the shea butters from Michael's was really white. So it took a lot for me to dye.
Mm-hmm.
So so it took a lot for me to really dye that. So I knew that was something that I didn't want to do. Use that
Right.
soap base because it took a lot. Now my soap base, my shea butter from Amazon. It wasn't hard. It didn't take a lot of me dyeing it, doing what I need to do. It still gave me that same smoothness that I was looking for, the same softness, even though both of them was giving me that. But one of
Mm-hmm.
them, it took a little bit more uh dyeing than the other one because one was a little darker in color than the other one. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what you want to look at. You always want to compare, even though Michael's was really close, and I needed to get some soap for Michael's, but I didn't really like it. Still give me what I wanted, but it didn't give me like that thing of dyeing it. It took a lot to dye it. Whereas the one I get from
Uh-huh.
Amazon, it wasn't. So you want to look at it, even though one store may give you something, they may give you the same thing, but one may be just a little bit darker than the other one. So that's something that you want to look at.
Right.
You want to always look at what products you're getting and be consistent because I don't want to do this. So I went back to using my soap base that I use from Amazon, even though it don't take long getting it, but I'm gonna get what I'm looking for and what I feel like is good for my customers. But I don't want the one from Michaels because it just takes so much of dye for the dye that white to a
Yeah.
blue green, so it takes a lot. So we always want to compare our products, making sure we getting the right thing, making sure we giving the people the right thing.
Right. 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 Everything is about the quality of the product that you're trying to sell. Quality, not quantity, quality. I'm going to give you, when you come to me, when you come to Erica, when you come to anybody, I expect to have the best experience with the best products, period. And be willing to pay what they're asking for. Some people, now everybody ain't the same. Let me say that. Everybody ain't the same. Okay. I can be selling a product lesser than somebody else. Doesn't mean my quality is cheap. It just means I'm not trying to get over on.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I know that if I can sell you this waist bead for $5, it's okay. I'm not saying that you spending 15 plus for a waist bead. I mean, what you do is what you do. Everybody's different. But I know that the quality, because I know the beads that I get are quality beads. And I know that I get an abundance of them. So I'm able to break that down to where my cost is not going to cost you that much. So we all winning. We should all be winning here. My thing is when it comes to waist beads, I'm about to say it. Everybody shit ain't handmade. I think I said that before because I have a problem with that. I do have a problem with that. Handcrafted. I'm an artisan. Boo, you not. Now when you and Shay Shay got the same fucking beads. You not. How y'all have the exact same thing? If you handcrafted it, make it make sense. So what did you do So do you and Shay Shay know each other? Oh, y'all don't? Oh, okay. So explain how y'all got the same exact beads. Because y'all go to the same exact manufacturer to get y'all goddamn beads. No. Kim don't do that. When I say I hand make it, that's what the fuck I'm doing. I'm on lie. I'm what every time working all the time. Handmade. But I mean that. Okay? It's the quality of it. I'm trying to give you a good quality product at a good reasonable price. Yeah. Okay. I just went off. I know. Sorry. Not sorry.
And that's the truth. Some people always, just because you feel like you may pay $5 for Kim waist beads and you pay $10 for somebody else. That don't mean they always have the good stuff. Because we try to provide you, we try to give you a deal, on
Yes.
the stuff that we have and try to still make, money too.
Right.
So don't look at just what the prices are, look at what the quantity is, the quality is.
The quality.
Be-
Yeah.
Yeah, because people that sell their stuff cheap, that don't mean they have cheap stuff.
Right.
So
It's the
take a
quality.
don't just pass them up because theirs may be cheaper. Look
Mm,
into it. You just never know what you're getting. So products is something that you always want to keep. Always make sure you want to keep enough of products on hand. You always want to be working on products and making sure you have enough so that when you get the order in, you can make sure you ship it out. And that's what I'm working on by my man line. So for men. So you always want to keep enough of products on hand. That way when they place the order, you could get it out and
Yep.
taken
Because
care of.
shipping time is everything. Your shipping time is everything. Because it feels like when you shop somewhere and they sit up here and tell me it's 10 days before we can get your product. Well, before we have a certain amount of days before we get to your order. And then we have a certain amount of days then when we're working on your order. Why? If you say this is handcrafted and you are making the same damn design, your whole room, warehouse should be full of that design. So when you place that order, all I have to do is grab it
And
and
go.
and go. That's it. And package it up and send you your confirmation and go. That's it. If it's handcrafted, even if you get it from over there in Taiwan, from Alibaba. See what it is you placed a big bulk order. It has to go through customs. So then it's whatever that time frame is. Then
Mhm.
once you get it, so then I have to separate it, go through it. Then I'm printing out, okay, I have this and I can give this to her. So then my turnaround is 10 days. I don't want to wait 10 days for no damn product. I don't. I can understand once I get the confirmation number, then I know it's out of your hand because now it's up to UPS, USPS, the mail people, post office people. It's up to them or whatever carrier that they're using. It's up to them because once I've scanned it, it's up to them. So then
Exactly.
you should be able to track it from there. That has nothing to do with me because I've done my part. I gave it to you. That's why I say my stuff is only within a certain amount of days. I really don't work on the weekend. Now I might work on getting my product, keep building up my products.
Right.
But me shipping, unless somebody come to me and they need something like, oh girl, I need it by such and such and such. Well, of course they're gonna pay for that. But but trust and believe, we ready to go. We ready to go.
Right.
We ready to go. We gotta be ready to go. Cause if not, I get behind. Cause one day, I ain't big now, but one day when I hit big, I'm gonna need some help. The same way with Erica, she gonna need some help. But we gonna be in a position to already when it starts getting there, okay. Okay, even though we might need to drink after.
I
But
think,
okay.
but even my
We
first,
there.
even with my first order, like not my first. Well, yeah, she was my first order. Like this girl comes to me wanting 20 balls of soap, and that was my first order, so that was like stoked for me,
Yeah.
20 balls for her little people. So you always want to get that taken care of. Where she ended up coming to pick them up. I didn't have to ship them. She ended up coming to pick them up, but I had them in time. She said the 10th. Hell, she got them yesterday. So
Stay
you know,
ready. That's what I say. Stay ready. Be ahead of the game. Be ahead. You have to be ahead of the game because again, it goes back to customer service. Customer
mhm,
service is everything. I need a breakdown from the time I make an order. You should have an automation that tells you we're working on your order. Then you should have an automation that's telling you that your order is being or being shipped. This is your tracking number. So then it's up to you as the customer to start tracking your tracking number. Now, if you ain't got it within a certain amount of time, okay, then you reach out. But ain't no point of being nasty to nobody. Ain't no point of being nasty because once it's out of my hands, now it's up to the postal system. You
right.
can't get mad at me.
Like my first order here, and I don't know if y'all could see it.
Can't
No,
see it.
in the-
Can't see it. Can't see it. It ain't working.
it ain't cooperating, which
Okay,
it
okay,
shouldn't.
okay. Stay at that. Oh no, you was at that. Well, Father, I
What?
can't see it. Can't
Um,
see it. Okay, now like that kind of angle. What you at? Kind of bring your hand up some. Come back over to a little bit. A little bit. Oh Lord.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I got it too. It might. Oh, it's too bright.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. I see a little something. A little something.
All right.
Okay.
Now you can't see nothing.
Okay. Now you're looking at us. Okay. How y'all doing? Hey, y'all all right? So
I need to bring it up. I'm trying to bring the picture.
okay. Okay. Don't okay,
Because
right, just right there, right there, right
all
there.
right, so on here it shows me my shipping and everything, and it shows me.
Please don't put my address out there.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. And then I really can't see it, but the
I
text.
saw a little bit
Oh,
glimpse of it.
oh, I'm sorry. All right. Well, I'm trying to show you my order. This
Okay,
order.
I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, there you go. Uh-huh. Self-love spa. There you go.
Right,
Yeah.
and this is the order that Kim placed. Now she did it on the weekend, which I don't work on the and she teased me
We
about
ain't gonna talk about it now. We ain't gonna talk about it. You ain't gonna do me like that now. You ain't gonna do.
it. But it also like shows you the tracking information, like the
Right.
tracking number. And
Mm-hmm.
you should as the small business, you should be able to track that yourself.
Yep.
And you can watch it. So I can track it from here. That way, if Kim run into a problem or she asks me, you know, when
Mm-hmm.
she should expect her order, I can tell her. But you want to also make sure your customers have their tracking number because their tracking number is important because like Kim said, you want to get it out customer service and you want to make sure they have all of the information they have because if they package delayed, guess whose fault that is?
Yep.
Now that's on UPS.
Yep.
So that's important too, making sure your customers have the tracking number. That way they can track their own packages, but at the same time, you as the business owner, you
Mm-hmm.
should track the package too.
I know for Shopify customers, there's an app that you can download that is Track My Package. So
Okay.
you can just put that in there. So at the bottom of people's pages, you know your tracking information because it should have sent you something in the email. And if you signed up for a text message, it will send it there too. So you're able to take that information, go into that wherever you bought it from, and put that tracking number information in there, and everything will pop up and tell you everything where you need to know. It lets you know it's in Bermuda, however the hell it lets you know it's there. And then it got another 5 days before it get to you because somehow I went to Bermuda. Mm-hmm.
And we don't want that to happen.
Show
So
don't.
it's always you need to check on your, making sure your customers good, making sure everything that they have is good. You know, also with small business, we need to work together. And it's
Yes.
okay. You might have a product. Say for instance, like I have the bath soap. I can collaborate with someone that has a workout group, because guess what?
Yep.
My bath salt in a workout group, that's good, because they need something to
Yep.
relax those muscles after that
Yep.
workout, because
Yep.
it can be a pain, especially if you lifting weights and you can,
Yep.
you know, work with somebody, get with someone and y'all do a little collaboration on some things. And that's another way to build clientele,
Yep.
to get your business out there, not just look at that person as somebody you competing with, because we in this together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no competition. We working together on this. We trying to get ahead because we all can make money in this industry
Mm-hmm.
in one way or another. I might could make the money on a tip of bath soul, but that person will exercise. They can also make money too, because I can get my people to come over and work out with them if they're looking for somebody to, well, personal trainer. Hey,
Yep.
I work with such and such, and
Yep.
she's a good personal trainer.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes hand in hand. We can help each other in so many ways in the industry. So collaborate sometimes.
Because it's
Also,
enough money out here for everybody. And it don't matter if we in the same niche. It don't matter. You might make something that's just a little bit different than me. Because I make shit that's different, just a little bit different than everybody else. Yes, it's a weight bead, and everybody gets tired of talking about a waist bead. But some people just make, they have the tie on waist beads. Some people just have the screw on waist beads. Some people are able to provide both. But everybody is different. Everybody's designs is different. Everybody's names is different. Everybody's price is different.
different. Everybody's different. In
Right.
our own little ways, we do things different. Like Kim, with her ways be, she do something just a little bit different that's
Mhm.
gonna make her stand out to say, "Oh yeah, them Kim bees or whatever."
Yep. Yep.
So everybody, that's Kim ways be. So we all have something unique that we can bring to whether we are baker together. We're not gonna bake
Mhm.
the same cakes. We're gonna bake the same cakes, but we're gonna do it a little bit different. We might do it, I might do it the way grandma showed me to do it. Kim might
Yep.
do it the way her mama showed her. So it's all different. We all bring something unique to the table. So we shouldn't shy away from working with each other, even if it's in the same industry.
Exactly.
So we was also talking about, me and Kim had this talk about shipping.
Hmm.
Like we was talking about how if we don't price the shipping right, like pricing the shipping costs correctly on the website, like it may be higher here or maybe this the so shipping is something that we need to look at too, because you need to make sure you having the proper shipping amount there, because you can run a risk of losing money too
Yep.
if you don't do it right. So
Hmm.
always make sure whatever you're using, United States Postal Service or UPS, FedEx, whatever you're using, making sure you put those prices in the system, because for some of us, we have to put our shipping costs in the system. Or some of us doing just flat rates. So you gotta make sure you doing what's gonna be best for your business. Cause Kim, myself, what shipping stuff out, we could lose money.
Yep.
Especially if we don't get it down pat. And things gonna vary. Sometimes it's gonna vary on weight, it's gonna vary on what you putting, it's just gonna vary. But you
Hmm.
need to make sure at some point you kind of hitting that needle close
Hmm.
on that shipping.
I was having a conversation with one TikToker who it was kind of like this whole debate about how we price shirts. And of course, everybody is different when they come to pricing shirts. A lot of people start between $20 and $25 for a shirt. I don't do that. I know how much I can get the shirt for, but then you want me to put something on it. So I'm gonna charge you $10 for that shirt. So then a lady come on and said, "Well, are you charging extra for, people that are like the 2X to 3X and up?" And one woman was like, "Well, it's not their fault that, that they size, so we just eat that."
Nope.
And I'm
We
just
eat
like,
it if
"What?"
we want to, but if not,
Like
Yeah.
I didn't understand where she was coming from. Like as a business owner, we need to accommodate. I said we do accommodate everybody, but you have to think about as as a seller and as a consumer.
Yep. You gotta think both
You
ways.
you you have to think it's sad, but it's the reality. Anything from an extra small to an extra large make me $5. Once you get to the 2X and 3X, depending on where you go, we're talking about $1 more.
And some of them are $2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Yeah,
are two.
a
Some
lot of
people
them
charge
are
you
$2
$2.
more. And
Mm-hmm.
see, for me, I just charge $1 more because it's gonna cost me $1 more. So since it's gonna cost me $1 more, then I have to, because I'm already selling my product at a cheaper rate. Not saying that it's not good quality product, just because I ain't trying to hit you over the head
Right, trying
with
to
a
break the
shirt.
bank with it.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to make sure everybody is y'all dressing fresh at the same time for a good rate. Got your own
Dressing fresh.
customized shit at a good rate. Rep my brand. Rep my brand. She got on her brand. That's what you're supposed to do. Not 20,
Yeah, not
$30.
just not just I feel like that's just a highway robbery. Some people just go overboard with some stuff, and then I get that you have to pay for stuff. I get you have to pay for the shirt. I get you have to pay for the ink. I get you have to pay for the paper that you whatever. I get you have to pay for that, but goddamn, you ain't gotta hit a person over the head. $25 for a shirt, and then for extra color is $1. Then if I want the
Girl,
$3, it's
girl,
$4. So you looking at $30 you done paid for a damn shirt.
girl,
And like people get mad because you may go over here and see Joe Blow with that same shirt, and Joe Blow gonna give them that same shirt with that design for $20. Even cheap, he might even tell you 15
girl.
and still giving you the same quality.
Because when
So
it's like you said, the quality, it has to be, you have to have a good quality shirt. And I mean, yes, Gildan makes several brands of within the Gildan, the softness of the fabric. That's what you're looking for. I
mhm.
don't want that shit that you can turn into a rag and clean up. Girl, I don't want that. That shit feel like a damn Brillo pad. I don't give a damn how many times you wash this shit. Just hard as hell. So I want to give you a good quality shirt.
Exactly.
Then I want to be able to print whatever you want on that
On
shirt
that shit. Hmm.
at a reasonable price. Because people, small businesses, and even for nonprofit, a lot of people, we don't have a lot of money. We want to represent ourselves, but I shouldn't have to spend thousands of dollars to represent myself. You just
Break,
shouldn't have to. You
break the
know,
bank on spending, breaking the bank on trying to represent myself.
girl, no, I don't like. Ooh, don't do it. Ooh,
And it's just crazy, like it really is. And people just look at you like, oh well, you could get more for that. Yeah, I might could get more
I
for, but
could. Mm-hmm.
this is what I feel like. And like sister say, you thinking as the business owner and you thinking as the customer, as the consumer. So sometimes you have to do that. I have to think about, okay, then I see a lot of girls sell their soap for $9. But do I want to do that? Nope. I want to put my soap at 7 because I feel
Mm-hmm.
like they come up with $7 than $9.
Because then,
It's still
okay,
giving us the
so
same
as a
quality.
consumer, you also have to look at, okay, how much is it going to cost me to buy your soap? So if I like this soap, so then how much is it going to how much is it going to cost for me to ship that soap? People calculate all of that because you
Hmm.
have to look, again, we still in the whole damn pandemic and people want to support other people, but sometimes people don't only have a certain amount of money. And I mean, I'm so tired of listening to the table. If you can't afford it, just say that. That's so rude and
That
disrespectful.
is rude. I feel like that's rude because we all are on some type of fixed income because it's the pandemic. We in a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we as business owners, that's why we got our own business, because we 9 out of 10 people that's coming up with their own business now, they've been laid off because of the pandemic. So they had to come up with some kind of way of making some type of income.
Mhm.
So you always like, yeah, just because you know you could get $9 for it, don't try to jack the price up to $9 because you know you could get it.
Mhm.
And you can still sell the same quality of soap than that person who's selling the $9, whereas you
Yep.
selling it at $6 or $7.
Mhm.
So don't jack the prices up because you know you could get it there. Make sure those prices are reasonable. Still think like a consumer, think like you
Right.
when you on the
Right.
Walmart online shopping or at
Right.
JCPenney shopping.
Right.
So, we always you gotta think like a business person, and you gotta also think like the person that's buying it, because you wanna make sure you reach everybody,
Exactly.
but still
Exactly.
giving the best quality of product, you know.
Exactly. Mhm.
So that's like it's hard, and
Mhm.
sometimes you may have to take a loss. And sometimes we gotta chalk some losses up, but at the
Mhm.
same time, you don't want to be bopping nobody over the head,
Right.
you
You're not
know.
trying to get over on people. You want to continue to have, even if it's the same customer, you still want to have the same people come back to you.
Mhm.
Because I know I got a good quality product. I know her prices are reasonable, and the customer service is amazing. So I'm going to keep patronizing your business because I know what I get from you.
Right, even think about the
Matters.
customer, because like Kim, I know Kim don't like coconut. So when she was like, "Oh, I want this bath," so but I know you don't like coconut. So even if I know she ordered that self love spa treatment. It could have came with coconut, but I could have also said, "Oh yeah, I remember this customer telling me. She telling me, oh,
Mm-hmm.
she don't like coconut." So it's simple. All you can do if you got another product at that same flavor, hey, send her
Mm-hmm.
the other flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well she don't like coconut. I know everybody like lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Or watermelon strawberry is another one of my lip scrubs. So you gotta think, you gotta always think about your customer. That's something that for me, and I do that because the reason why I do that, because I used to go to Cheesecake Bistro, and the lady always knew exactly what I wanted when I came there.
Mm-hmm.
Like she knew, oh yeah, Erica, you like da 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 da, and I'm like, yeah. So you always wanna know what your customers like, because some people like that. Some people like that. They like to walk in the door and know that you know what I want,
Mm-hmm.
or you know what I like,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm not a big fan. Like she's Kim, not a big fan of coconut, so I know I won't sell her nothing with coconut.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll sell her something with lemonade or some
Mm-hmm.
strawberries or something like that. So you always want to always remember the things that your customers like and don't like,
Right.
because that way,
Exactly.
and that way you can say, oh yeah, and even if in a little note, be like, hey, I know you don't like coconut, and this product came with coconut, but I swapped the coconut out and I put the lemon lime or the strawberry in there for you.
Yep.
And customers like that. Like I used
Yep.
to work at the convention center, and let me tell y'all, we used to decorate the bathrooms, and I never thought, people would even look at the little decorations of we used to put like a little flower and some smell good stuff in there, potpourri, like the little
Mm-hmm.
potpourri in a jar. We used to decorate it, and I used to do this, y'all. And I'm like, we make it look good, but we was like, okay, nobody probably not gonna even look at it. They using the bathroom and they just gonna wash their hands and leave. But it was
Mm-hmm.
so ironic. I was at a post-con. A post-con meeting is what you have after the event, and they talk about the things that they like, the things that they don't like. God,
Mm-hmm.
it went on and on about this potpourri. I mean, there was like, yeah, because the potpourri was this and this was in the bathroom. And I thought, like, one of the ladies even took a picture of it. Like, it was on our Facebook page, on the company Facebook page. Like, they made this thing a big old thing about this potpourri because you just never know, like, the smaller things, they caught our customers' attention. So when our boss got the big old little thing, I mean, she did a whole write up, a whole email just about potpourri in the bathroom.
See,
Like she,
you made her shit smell good. That's what that was. You made her shit smell good. And
I
she
mean,
was
she
so
was
impressed with that.
excited about this
Yeah.
potpourri in this bathroom. Like she just went on and on how it smelled good, how it looked good. And we was just trying something new because we was always trying to find a way to, for our customers to always bring them back, to always keep them in. And I
Mm-hmm.
mean, she went on and on about this potpourri being in this bathroom, how it was so beautiful. It smelled. So I
Mm-hmm.
thought,
Amazing, because my shit smelled good.
and when you look, we doing potpourri for every show.
Yep.
So it's just those small little things that we have to look at when our customers say something or do something. So that's that. um what else we was talking about as far as this what we see with small business?
Right now I know there's kind of a debate on um this lady on TikTok. She claims to be a guru. But when everybody talks about their packaging. So let's talk about your packaging. When you package something for an order, you need to make sure that you have their receipts. You need to make sure that you have the itemized receipt of what they ordered. It'd be great if you had it in color, not in black and white. Um, Also, make sure if you're gonna give them a gift, package that nicely as well. Don't just throw some shit in there. Don't do it. Everything is about presentation. We know 9 times out of 10 when it's a bubble mailer or something like that or a box, 9 times out of 10 it might get messed up and ain't got nothing to do because when it left here good. But once it get over there to the mailbox to the mail people, they don't give a damn about your shit. They just as you can see, they throw their shit on the conveyor belt, push whatever. So your bags and shit might get toe up and stuff. So just it's okay. But what's on the inside is what makes everything better. So package your stuff as best as you can. Don't do no bullshit. But the whole conflict is, well, should you give them a not credit card? Should you give them your business card, or should you write them a thank you note, or give them a not write them a personal write them a personal note or something. I mean, if you have time to do that, and I think this is where, for me, if you have time to do that, fine. But I don't
Cool.
have time to do that.
Yeah.
I don't, I mean, do you, I guess, if I have some downtime, and she says she goes to the Dollar Tree and she buys thank you card and then she writes, everybody's, a little thank you note. Okay. I mean, when I send out something, I write the customer's name on there. I started doing that, right? Because don't just write the customer's name on it so they know you're talking to them. And then if you have a whole little spiel, and then if you need to sign in and put your name, but you should have to me, you should already have all that shit on the card. Ain't that the whole point of a business card? Ain't that part of marketing? Somebody help me understand.
Because you still got to put your business card in that package. I
Girl.
mean, for me, in my package, I say I want to put, well, I put in Kim package that I just shipped off. Her package come. She had a self love kit, and a self love kit come with bath salt, soap, and lip scrub, and an affirmation card. So in there, that's what I put in there. I put 2 business cards. I have swag cards,
Mm-hmm.
and I did put a little gift in there.
Mm-hmm.
But all the time, you don't have to give them a gift all the time. Some people can't afford to give a gift. I feel like if the product is in there neat, a business card and a thank
Mhm.
you card.
Mhm.
Because everybody can't, every small business person can't afford things. You might can only afford the little thank you cards from Walmart that say thank you and you can sign it. Everybody might not have the
Mhm.
time to sit down and write a whole spiel.
Mhm.
I think it's based on what packaging. I think that's all up on you
Mhm.
as the owner, especially what you want to see in your package. But make it neat.
Mhm.
Because even for my regular, even if you just order separate stuff, I'ma always put your product. I have
Mhm.
affirmation cards that I put just with my regular orders, a business card, and a swag card.
Mhm. I get always with all my stuff. I give one free item, and every package is different because it depends on what, not necessarily what my mood is what I have enough quantity of that I can
Right.
share. You know, and I appreciate everybody that buys. It's not necessarily, I'm not trying to get rich. You're helping survivors. You're helping to, oh Lord, I didn't got lost for a second. You're helping to help. You're supporting the nonprofit. So the for-profit is helping the nonprofit. So it's not going in my pocket. It's going into helping these survivors that need help.
Right.
Period. They and it ranges from men, women, and teens. We really pushing the whole teens because there's a lot of shit that's going on in the world today, even with the adults. But the teens, maybe we could try to get in there kind of fandangle, and hopefully they kind of come back to the right side. Come on man.
Yeah. So I think packaging is all up on you. But I
Mm-hmm.
think making it look nice. You know what you want to give
Mm-hmm.
or what you want to do with your package. So
Mm-hmm.
that's our little spill about being a small business. Even even if you have tips, what I have seen too a lot of on YouTube, I see a lot of people when they packaging people orders. I see one girl, she do hand sanitizer and she wear gloves. And I did that. Like I put my glove on, just to sanitize, keep everything sanitized. But that's the one little thing that I see, and y'all can try that out. I'm not sure how it worked for y'all, but it's cool for me. I don't mind,
I
because
mean,
we living in a days and time where you just don't know, especially with
well,
Corona
yeah,
and
I
that.
mean, I get that, but when everything is handmade, I mean, I'm sorry, I can't. Even though I have sanitizer after sanitizer right here on my desk, I spray my hands down and I start working on my stuff. But I can't wear gloves doing it. I have to. It has to be hands on. I can't
Well, you
because the
have to
glove.
be hands on with your bees, but as far as me melting down that soap, that stuff get on your hands. So
Right.
I wear gloves
Right.
anyway. It don't make me no difference. It's about being sanitized at your house. Like I even wipe down my little
Oh,
tablecloth to put it
every
on.
girl,
Yeah.
absolutely, every day.
So that's
Same
a
here.
tip, y'all. Make sure you wiping down everything, the surface on wherever you working at. Washing your hands and
Mm-hmm.
being clean. If you can't wear gloves, what you do, make sure you hit that hand sanitize because
Yes.
it's important. We need to keep the spread of this germs of this
Yep.
virus. We need to slow this virus down.
Yep.
So, and another thing, a tip is that if you're a small business and you can do a pop up shop. That's another way that you may not make a whole lot of money, but you can make something, but also you can pass out your business cards.
Mm-hmm.
You can network with other business owners. You could give them your card and y'all network. That's another way too.
Yep.
Um, Even though my business wasn't open at the time of my pop-up shop, but I still gave everybody a little stamp of my soap with a business card.
Mm-hmm.
Even people were still coming to the table getting cards, so you still want to swap and exchange business card at all times. So that's something that we need to make sure if you out and about, make sure
Yep.
you always keep the business card on you because
Yep.
you just
Always.
run
And
into.
even when you in the store and stuff, if you go, let's say you run into Walmart, you know, when I travel, I take Quality Day Foundation cards and now stick them in the bathroom, because you never know who's dealing with something. So I
Right.
usually stick them, if I can stick it in the mirror, I will stick it in the mirror. And whatever style I'm in, I'll stick it in the style, because again, you never know when somebody's going. I don't need for you to buy anything. I just need to let you know that we are here to help you if you need it.
Right.
So
You know,
with the other, you could take your other cards and stick them different places in the stores as well. Hey, can go to when you go to the gas station. Hey, can I leave some business cards? Hey, can I leave some business cards here with you? You know, marketing.
yes,
Why
all
not?
that counts. Like
Yes.
I went door to door and passed out flyers, where I live at. So, everything, every little thing count and everybody counts. So always make sure you carrying a business card or a postcard, whatever. Just make sure you having something for your business that you can pass out.
Yep.
I walk around with everything in my bag. I got a bag that they call my Erica bag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put supplies up in there, because I just never know who gonna run into me because everybody see you on
Yep.
Instagram or whatever. You just never know um who you gonna run into. So always make sure if you can keep product with you on hand when you out and about, your business card or whatever, or flyer, something that
Mm-hmm.
pertains to
I
your
agree.
business.
I
So
agree.
that's our spiel today on small business. I hope it's good information for you guys that can help you that you may not know or whatever. If y'all have any questions, just leave us a comment in the box. If we don't know the answer, definitely we'll look it up and find it. But 9 out of 10, you could go to YouTube University or the TikTok because somebody on there
Right.
has the
Right.
answer
It's
for
one of
you.
them too. Yes. Yes, Lord. Because TikTok, you be in TikTok all day. Be like, I didn't know this. Let me try this. Oh, everything. I mean, people will show you all type of for free. Let me say it again, for free. You ain't got to pay nobody to show you nothing. All you got to do is go to TikTok and YouTube University, what she said. Mhm.
Yeah, because that's how I find out different things about melting pot soup. I'm always on YouTube. So,
Yep.
try that out. Those are good resources on YouTube and TikTok, and which is crazy, but those are good YouTube resources that you can use for small business. So if it's something that you're not sure about, hey, hit it up. If you have any questions for us, just leave us a comment. We'll be glad to get back to you. So whatever we know, we don't have
Absolutely.
no problem. We're just sharing it, passing it on to you guys.
Absolutely.
Happy
Hmm.
Friday. I hope y'all have a great weekend and a great Friday, rest of Friday. And good luck to all my people out there that's doing their own thing with small business. I wish y'all success. Um
Yes.
and that's
Yes.
all. You have
Yes.
anything before we leave?
I want y'all to have a quality day. Okay. That's it. Okay, get your shit together. Get it in line. If you need some help, you know where you can find us. Okay, that's it. And have a quality day.
So what's something inspirational that you have to share with the people?
Go with this
Oh,
inspirational.
you could just say a phrase or something.
Wash your ass. It's hot outside. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I
Wash
mean
your.
that's self-explanatory.
No,
Well,
no,
no, and
no.
I'm gonna take that back because it wasn't because when the pandemic first started, everybody was going buy all this tissue. I don't know, and everybody was going crazy because you should have been washing your hands and sanitizing before this pandemic. So I'm gonna take that back.
Wash your ass. Right. Same thing. Wash your ass. Thank you. No.
I'm gonna I'm gonna just say you just believe in yourself. That's all.
Oh, you talking about that? Oh,
Because nobody else not gonna believe in you.
right. Love yourself. Self care. Okay. And wash your ass. Thank you.
So you could always follow Kim, my fabulous co-host at Beat the Purpose or Quality Day Foundation on IG and Facebook.
Yes. I'll be
And you
there.
can follow me on
Give
To
a
the
sister a hug. And
Give
Marie's Aroma Bees 20 and 1.
and To the Max.
I'll forget
Um
about that one. Right.
yes.
The record
Um
label.
yes, my record label To the Max records on IG. Give a sister a hug, and Marie's arm will be 21.
21.
That's Instagram and Facebook. And I'm also on LinkedIn, Erica Roberts.
Well, I
So,
ain't. Uh-uh. Nope.
so happy Friday. Take
Right.
care. And we love you. And thanks for all of the support that you give us over here at Wind Down Fridays. We'll give a sister a hug. And that's my favorite co host. Even though I forgot about it, y'all, at the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah,
Bless
she
you.
did. That's okay. That's okay. It's Friday. It's okay. We just gonna let that go. You know.
So take care and peace out.
Peace out.